There are 3 reasons you should hire people as an entrepreneur, and it's to save you time, to make you more money, or so you can just stop doing things you dislike or you suck at. In this video, I'm going to give you the 5 hires every entrepreneur should make if you really want your business to grow without being the bottleneck and being able to enjoy life outside your business because you're not working 80 hours per week. My name is Quentin and I run 20 Hour Founder, who helps 6 and 7 figure founders build businesses they can run in 20 hours a week without cutting profit by fixing who they hire, how they train, and what they delegate. Now, your first hire should be an admin person, and it shouldn't surprise you because that admin person is going to take all the admin and the paperwork off your plate, and it's also somebody you can hand off all the 5 to 10 minute quick things to. It's a big plus if they can also help with some client work, whether it's helping you with prospecting or helping with onboarding clients or delivering the product or the service. That's a really big bonus. Now, if they don't have a customer-facing role at the beginning, it's perfectly fine if you do it yourself, because in the beginning, the more you talk to customers, the more you learn and the better you can improve your services or products, so it's fine. You just don't want to be the one sending the links, sending the emails, controlling your schedule, and getting every invoice and taking care of every customer support ticket. Your second hire should be a salesperson. And I know this might sound contrarian, but hear me out. You should hire a salesperson as soon as you can, because the earlier you hire that salesperson, the earlier your business won't depend on you, the founder, to grow. A business that doesn't depend on its founder for revenue is a really strong business. I don't mean that you have to stop doing sales or that you never can do sales again. By any means, do sales every now and then because it allows you to spot trends and get close to the market and gain some really good insights. So keep doing them. What I'm telling you is that you don't want to own sales. Sales should be owned by somebody else. Then the third person you should hire is somebody who can take care of delivery, because a business needs 2 things to grow. Somebody who can get you clients and then somebody who can deliver to those clients. And the reason somebody to do delivery should be your third hire is because if you remove yourself successfully from sales and then you remove yourself also successfully from delivery, your business doesn't depend on you for revenue at all anymore. And that increases the probability that you're building a business that can run without you. Because by now, you got admin covered, so invoicing, payroll, admin, whatever is taken care of. Sales is getting taken care of, so new customers are coming in and somebody is delivering the product or service to those customers. So the essentials are covered by now. And now you get a lot of time to either play golf if that's your jam, or you can just use that time you just saved to build a better business. You can spend your time on marketing research, on looking what competitors are doing, on improving your product. And that's what's going to allow your business to grow without you having to work 50, 60, 70 or 80 hours per week because you're involved in everything. Then number 4 is marketing. Especially if you're a service-based business, your business will depend for a great portion of its income on marketing and leads and all those things. So if you're taking care of marketing yourself, it's a really big win to hand it off. Also, because now marketing and sales and delivery are owned by other people. I mean, how great is that? Because right now you have somebody who is generating leads, somebody using those leads to sell, and you have somebody who's taking the clients and delivering the product. I mean, how does that sound? Plus, if you get those 3 people to work together, they can also build your referral machine. Sales sells, delivery delivers a great product, they get a great experience, and then you can take those clients, take their testimonials and referrals and whatnot, build it into case studies, ship them off to marketing. Marketing can use them to advertise them to other prospects and say, hey, look at how good our customers think we are, and look how happy they are, and look at all the benefits of our product. And the biggest benefit here is that your prospects will believe the word of other clients more than your own, because you guys are just a bunch of sleazy salesperson who want to make money off their backs anyway. But those other clients, they're telling the truth, or at least that's what they think. And well, I hope that's what it is anyway. Also, real quick, if you ever want to sell your business down the line, buyers look at something called key man risk, and it's how much you are involved in the business in order for it to run. Because if they want to buy your business, but everything depends on you, they won't be able to buy it, or they will buy it, but you won't get the maximum price out of it. So by removing yourself from all those things, you just lower key man risk and increase the value of your company. And then the fifth hire you should make is hire for your biggest constraint. And that varies in every business. Now, the first thing you want to do is to audit your schedule and look at where your time is going to. And then you hire somebody who can take that work off your plate if you notice that there's enough work to be taken off your plate. The other thing you could do is look at what your biggest constraint is in your business. Let's say marketing is doing a really great job, but your salesperson is telling you, oh man, sorry, but I cannot handle all those leads. Well, in that case, hire a second salesperson to work those extra leads your first salesperson cannot handle, which means more money for your business, and that's always a good thing. If sales is doing great, or maybe a little too great, and delivery is starting to crack, well, then you should add someone on customer service or customer success. See, most people define hiring just as filling a role, but I define hiring as strategically removing bottlenecks by bringing in people who are great at the skill you're missing. And that's why I think business owners should always do hiring, because you as the owner know better than anybody else who you need inside your business. Because let's be honest, hiring great people has the biggest impact on your company. Because if you've got great clients and a great product, and then you get great people to get you even more of those, you're winning the lottery. Now, a common question that always comes up with my clients is, should I hire somebody who has potential to be a great manager down the line? And I get that especially from smaller companies. And the answer is twofold. If they have a track record of managing people, and they see your vision and they align with it, and they're okay with doing the work first before going back to management, it's okay, you can hire them. If you don't see manager potential in them, it's also okay, because you also need great individual contributors. Just if they ask it, tell them that you don't see it right away. It might happen in the future, might not happen. But if somebody is a great fit for what you're looking for now, just go ahead and hire them also. Just be honest in both cases. For example, my top salesperson in my organization did a third of my revenue last year, and that guy has zero ambition of becoming a sales manager. His only ambition is to become even better at sales, and his goal is to make even more money, and that's perfectly fine because he wins and I win. You don't need to hire everybody to become a manager, especially when you're small. It's perfectly okay. Something I also want to touch on are freelancers, because in the beginning you will have needs for people you don't need full time. So those are typically your accountant, your lawyer, your IT guys to do design and whatever. So you can then hire freelancers or people you can pay hourly or on project basis. So if you're ready to start hiring, watch this video next, where I go over who you should need to hire, how you should hire them, and why you should avoid A players at all costs. I get really into the nitty-gritty there, but I promise it's packed with value. I'll see you there.